Alright, hello everybody, it's Jonathan again. I just implemented a 16 by 16 tile size. Uh, it was fun to actually implement and figure out, kind of learn how the PPU behaves differently when you switch between the two. Um, so this right here, this is actually just a little test debugging ROM that I made for 8 by 8 tile size. So I made another one for 16 by 16 tile size. So notice the size of each of these tiles is 8 by 8 pixels. So if we switch to the 16 by 16 demo, notice how much bigger. These are supposed to be the equivalent zeros. They look like crap because I drew them freehand, but in any case, these are 4 times the size. Basically, it's essentially 4 tiles stitched together. Essentially, is what's happening. So, additionally, the point of, well, I guess one of the points of having 16 by 16 tiles is so that you can, each tile takes up 4 times as much video memory than a normal tile, but it also covers 4 times as many pixels, right? So you can have a really huge map. You can see like right here. So I can go really far right. So the equivalent is it's basically 1 megapixel, 1024 by 1024 pixels, if you have all 4 screens on. What you're seeing here is on these tiles is the other backgrounds coming through because I have all 4 backgrounds enabled. But yeah, the map can be huge. So in any case, it's really neat, and it was fun to figure out. So I wanted to demo some games, obviously, that use 16 by 16 tiles, so that were completely corrupted before. Let's see. So this first one will be Frankenstein. This intro screen is not 16 by 16 tiles, neither is that. Basically, when the intro story starts, it uses 16 by 16 tile background. Not that either. Come on. The first picture they show here is 16 by 16 tiles, which looked like junk originally. Yeah, this right here. So this is 16 by 16 tiles, and it was completely looked like nothing. All of this is 16 by 16 tiles, so it's really cool to see the stuff working as I add, each feature. So yeah, that's all 16 by 16 tile. And oh yeah, there's definitely wanted to show that. So Turtles in Time, or really any Konami game, the very first Konami logo didn't work right. If you remember, if you look in my other videos, that pink laser didn't work at all. It just kind of stopped halfway across the screen, which makes sense since the tiles were not wide enough. None of this is 16 by 16 tile, but yeah, Konami logo works, so that's good because that was really annoying. So yeah, the pink laser, I think that, or whatever that is, and the Konami logo, it's on background 1, I believe, and its background 1 is set for 16 by 16 tile. So another one is Equinox. Equinox uses 16 by 16 tiles in the gameplay demo that runs. Let me fire that up. So right here, see, this was completely corrupted before. Didn't look like anything. It's working now. And then let's see. Next one I wanted to show was Sky Blazer. Used 16 by 16 tiles in the gameplay demo. Okay. Still some junk down here. Not sure what that is, but it actually looks like something now, which is really nice. So that's Sky Blazer. I can't wait until I get some freaking sprites. It's getting a little boring looking at backgrounds with no characters on them. Then let's see. I want to do Adventure Island 2. Uses 16 by 16 tiles for the title screen. So I'm going to skip this just because this is not, this isn't 16 by 16 tiles.
This is Adventure Island 2.
But that is. So, that looks good. Yeah, all of these screens that were 16 by 16 tiles were completely corrupted before, so it's cool to see that. And then I wanted to show Super Bomberman 1 and 2. They both use 16 by 16 tiles for the title screens. Pretty sure, yeah, all of this is 16 by 16 tiles. So, and then we'll do Super Bomberman 2. There we go. Alright, so there's that. And then the last one I wanted to do, which is cool that is finally working, is mix T700C SPC player, the bouncing text. It uses, it's a little more interesting because it uses 16 by 16 tiles on, I think, background 1, but it actually switches tile size mid-frame using HDMA. So it's cool to see this working. I think all this up here is background 1 at 8 by 8 tiles, and then at some point he switches to 16 by 16 tiles and it renders this text here. So yeah, it's cool to see that working. So that's it. I think 10 minutes is just about right. So, alright, I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, bye.